Hey everybody, welcome to Demo Derby. It's a new feature on the channel. It'll pop up from time to time. I like to download demos and try them before buying games. Sometimes I get kind of a backlog of demo games, which is weird to think about. Basically what's going to happen is I'm going to play some demos and then I'm going to say like, hey, here's what I think. Should you buy it or not? So here we go. This is 10-Second Ninja. Gonna run out of time! Wow, I just barely got it in time. So the interesting thing about this demo is that the more stars you get for beating levels, so as you can see, I got 7 stars, so the launch discount is 40%. Okay, so the people who it's basically based on a worldwide counter. I'll do a little bit better. I'll try him one more time. I wonder. Okay, so yeah, it does work like that. Ooh, very close. Oh, 1/10 of a second. There we go, got it. Oh, you can apparently unlock hints. Okay. So, anyway, that's that demo. It was a really short demo, so it's hard to quantify whether it's worth buying or not, unfortunately. But let me see how much it costs in the store. Well, actually, let me do that while switching games, so hold on. So that was that game. We're gonna now do Icarus.1. But let me go to the store page. So 40% off would make it $6, but that was the launch discount. It's actually $10 at launch. I would say $5 is probably the price that I would buy it at. Alright, so now we're going to do the Icarus.1 demo. So it's in CinemaScope for some reason.
Sorry to bother you, Sam, but the docking was a bit rough. The doors fused shut.
A bit of input lag in this game. Like I'm playing it on live or something. So is this the demo? Pretty short. No item to use, it says. What are the keys? There we go. That's why there was input lag. That's strange. There was movement ease. I have no idea why they would have that turned on. Keep saying no item to use. What are the key presses? I can jump. I don't understand. Journal entries. No data.
Try opening that access panel to release the manual override switch.
What panel? Ah, here we are.
Great, let's get going. I don't like it out here. The sooner we get back to the tug, the better.
It's with the text-to-speech. Oh, I thought it would, like, show all the whole thing.
To the Icarus.1.
We hope you enjoy your stay. I'm Agila and here to answer any questions you may have. All mineral should be deposited before proceeding. Flight crew must attend their designated habitation suites. Any questions can be answered by your section team leader. Feel free to enjoy our complimentary living and leisure facilities. Welcome to the Icarus.1. We hope you enjoy your stay. I'm Agila and here to answer any questions you may have. All Mandalore should be deposited before proceeding.
Can't humanity have a space mission without everything going awry? Whoa. What?
Carry permits at all times. Please report to section team leader before arrival. Care must be taken with restricted step surfaces.
Ah, key card. Well, that's right
All
there.
flight crew must carry permits
I'm glad I
at all
found it.
times. Please report to section team leader before arrival. Care must be taken with restricted step surfaces. All flight crew must carry permits at all times. Please report to section team leader before arrival. Care must be taken with restricted.
Alright. This looks like kind of a bridge. Not maybe it isn't, but there's seating like it might be a bridge. I'm still engaged. Whoop. That bird is not part of the ambient effects. That is outside my window. I have to have my window open or it gets very hot in here. Oh, whoop.
Door clamp disengaged.
Does that mean I can do this now? Nope. But I can do, I think, this. No, it says door clamp still engaged. Oh, maybe there's one on the other side. Yeah, there is.
Door clamp disengaged.
Now I should be able to do it. Alright. Good music, Kevin. Now what? Do we have enough power to do other stuff? Looks like it. That's still locked. there may be new stuff to do. Okay. Ooh. Ow. There's health in the game?
Careful. What's that in the floor?
Okay.
Phew. Good job. It malfunctioned. We'd better be careful.
Alright, so I have flares.
Permits at all times. Please report to section team leader. All flight crew must carry permits at all times.
Alright, anyway. Here's a thing. Any terminals online? Nope. Here's one. Alright.
Permits at all times. Please report to section team leader before arrival.
Oh, I need a ratchet, huh?
With restricted step surfaces. All flight crew must carry permits at all times. Please report to section team leader before arrival. Care must be taken with
Loot
restricted
collected,
step
what?
surfaces. All flight crew must carry permits at all times. Please report to section team leader before arrival. Care must be taken with restricted step surfaces. All flight crew must carry permits at all times. Please report to section team leader before
Having
arrival.
difficulty really seeing
Care must be taken with restricted step surfaces.
any ratchet or whatever.
All flight crew must carry permits at all
I'll
times.
take this back with me. Ratchet. Clank. Well, where is this ding-dang ratchet? Maybe that's it.
Section team leader before arrival. Care must be taken with restricted step surfaces. All flight crew must carry permits at all times. Please report to section team leader before arrival. Care must be taken with restricted step surfaces.
Feel free to enjoy our complimentary
Oh, I'm back
and
here
membership
again.
facilities.
Maybe there are other doors that are open now.
Welcome to Icarus.1. We hope you enjoy your stay.
Alright. That was quick. Still more debris.
The lifeboat pods are offline. They can only be used in an emergency, probably.
Feels a little emergency-like, right? But whatever.
Feel free to enjoy our complimentary living and leisure facilities. Welcome to the Icarus.1.
Telling you there's loot.
We hope
What
you
kind of
enjoy
loot?
your
Did I get
stay.
like a +4
I'm
sword or
Adrian, here
something?
to answer any questions you may have. All mineral should be deposited before proceeding. Flight crew must attend their designated habitation suites.
The incident.
Any questions can be answered by your section team leader.
What am I looking
Feel
for?
free to enjoy our
Here.
complimentary living and
Other
leisure
than-
facilities.
Loot.
Welcome to the Icarus.1. We hope you enjoy your stay. I'm here to answer any questions you may have. All mineral should be deposited before proceeding. Flight crew must attend their designated habitation suites. Any questions can be answered by your section team leader.
What am I looking for here? Or is this just a pointless room?
Feel free to enjoy our complimentary living and leisure facilities.
Leisure facilities.
Welcome to the
I
Icarus.
can't open drawers.
We hope you enjoy your stay. I'm Agila and here to
Oh, I'm
answer
out of
any
flares.
questions you may have.
Well,
All mineral should be deposited before
I
proceeding.
really wasted them.
Flight crew must attend their designated habitation suites. Any questions can be answered by your section team leader.
There's only 2 floors, it looks like. There has to be a reason that there has to be a reason to be in here. It can't just be that terminal.
Feel free to enjoy our complimentary living and leisure facilities. Welcome to the Icarus.1. We hope you enjoy your stay. I'm Agila and here to answer any questions you may have. All mineral should be deposited before proceeding. Flight crew must attend their designated habitation suites.
Whatever.
Any
I'll go
questions
back
can be
down.
answered by your
What is this loot? Keep looking around.
Enjoy your stay. I'm Agila and here to answer any questions you may have.
Care must be taken with restricted step surfaces. All flight crew must carry permits at all times. Please
Character keeps gasping every time I like move up or down very slightly.
care must be taken with restricted.
Welcome to the Icarus.1. We hope you enjoy your stay. I'm Agila and here to answer any questions
Here we
you may
go.
have.
Oh, I need a key
Mineral
card,
should be
huh?
deposited before proceeding. Flight crew must attend their designated habitation suites. Any questions can be answered by your section team leader.
Here's a new place. What? Oh, that must be the end of the demo. That's fair. That was a decent demo. I kind of liked it, but, I don't know. What would the ideal price point be? Let's switch out to another game. I'm gonna go to the store page and see whether it's worth it. It is... Oh, right now it's $179. That is quite cheap. That is a week-long deal, however. Normally it's $9. I don't know if I would pay $9 for it. I think, again, $5 is a good price for it. So obviously $179 for sure. I think I will buy it. Alright, so here we are, Icebound, a visual novel.
Pressure is nominal. Switching to secondary valve and beginning aether infusion proceed. This will be your last chance to back out. Absolute.
Wow, the voices are quiet.
I wouldn't be here if I wasn't, right?
Such a path has never before been tread by modern science. So few subjects to research it on.
There's no turning back. Not now. This is the only way.
There must be another way to approach this.
Sometimes you don't have a choice.
If you say so. Beginning infusion. Now. This should only take a few more seconds. Huh? What's this?
What's going on?
No! This can't be right! Pressure is rising rapidly!
Is it something I did? Can you fix it?
In the middle of the procedure? It's impossible for me to reduce power now!
Now! Why is this happening now? No, it didn't. It's my fault. My fault for being...
Some sort of evil person. I wonder if Manny the Mammoth is around.
Dougal, move faster! I can't feel my legs any longer.
I'm trying. Talking isn't going to make me go any faster.
Audio mix on the voices is really strange. I doubt it's like that in the final release.
Dougal! Don't you dare freeze solid!
I think I misjudged the length of our trip.
You can't falter! The instant you stop, it's all over!
Isaac, I'm really an idiot. To die now, after I've traveled so far.
Don't talk like that! We've been through worse! I think.
I'm trying as hard as I can, damn it. Would you shut up?
Dougal! Your legs!
What the hell? They're frozen!
Dougal, you have to... Dougal!
He's seriously named Dougal like the film?
What's this? Dead? No way. He's just unconscious. Can't believe I've got to drag this guy and his head all the way back to the gates.
Whoa, what the heck? I can say
Oh,
I
well.
can see why this demo wasn't on
Better not
Steam.
have been planning anything, or else we'll kick him right back out again.
There are like gating issues and like odd audio dropouts. Like somebody turned the noise reduction too high.
Ah, you're finally awake, huh? Well, it took you long enough. I had to grab that damn firewood after I dragged you out of the waste. It wasn't worth it, if you ask me.
Huh? Who?
I'm part of the Icebound Town Watch. Here, have some bread. You look like you need it. Now that I did you a favor, why don't you start by telling me what you were doing hanging around the gates by yourself?
What?
Hello? Do you speak human?
Of course I do. I was just...
Well, it looks like you got caught in one of our snow devils. If you don't know the warning signs, you'll be caught unawares and frozen solid before nightfall. I found quite a few human popsicles during my patrols, but none that were still breathing. Got some luck, let me tell you.
Isaac? Isaac!
I'm awake now! Stop squeezing me!
What do you do exactly?
Oh, I'm an alchemist. This ice bat here is my familiar.
An alchemist? Dressed like that? You're pulling my leg, right?
These are the only clothes I have. I spent the rest of my money on my passage here. I'm only looking for a job and somewhere to sleep.
Normal travelers come in a caravan, not sneaking around in a thief's cape.
Sneaking around?
Yes, that's what I said. Excuse me if I don't believe you.
I didn't even know this town existed. We were en route to Selkos when...
Telkos is too far away from here to get there by yourself.
That was the map's fault, not mine.
You know what I think? I think you're lying to cover your tracks. I think that you were hired by the Farron encampment to scope out Eisenbar.
Farron encampment?
Don't play stupid! Those hairy bastards have been trying to drive us all out of town for months now. They've wrangled up all kinds of thugs to harass us, and you look like just the...
Are you calling me some kind of spy?
And what if I am?
Hey, Isaac, think of something.
You could try punching his lights out.
Great, then I'll be proving him right.
Hey! I'm talking...
It's been nice hanging out with you, really, but I have to go.
We've got a spy trying to break through the...
I thought you were fighting against the Ferrets, not helping them.
Yes, sir.
He's your superior?
My name is Torun, and I was made the guard captain for a reason. I know better than any human or Farron in this town the nature of war. A few months back, we had some alchemists here who thought they could start trouble. They were dealt with swiftly, and very, very painful.
Yeah. Don't get on his bad side. He's lost all his patience with that monster running around...
Stop spouting classified information before I lock you in the barracks again and throw away the key!
First spies, now monsters. You guys have a lot of problems.
Do not interfere with what is not your business. I would advise you to put down that stick before you hurt yourself.
Sir, the gate's frozen shut.
Pulling it open will take a while. It seems, human, that you are stuck here for the time being.
I've spent long enough out in the cold. What's another few minutes?
Dougal, you can't be serious. I'm about to turn into an ice sculpture.
Maybe your mouth will freeze shut and I'll have some peace and quiet.
You know, there used to be a machine that opened the gates, so I've heard. Wait a sec, aren't you an alchemist? Can't you do crazy, makey, worky stuff with your whatchamacallit?
You mean my alchemy kit? Sure, but is there any chance of getting it working again?
I doubt it. That device has been broken since before I came in.
You never know until you try.
It should be behind this panel. Let me break off the ice, and there!
You had better not fail. The gate jams. I'll use your head as a battering ram to open a new hole.
Looks like this mechanism is frozen solid. If I synthesize a vial of fire ether, it should be able to melt the ice without damaging it.
Fancy kit you've got there for a wanderer. I bet you stole it from a poor, defenseless old lady.
I've had this for a while. Also, it's none of your business.
And as I recall, she was not poor and she was not defenseless.
Isaac! Would you shut up before I wring the life out of you?
I'll bet you need a match for that, right? Luckily, we guards always carry around a few.
How generous of you.
Okay. Oh, so now we have some puzzles. Begin your action, place a piece onto a light-colored tile. There's a different colored element next to it. Continue the chain. Pieces must be chained to fill all the elemental slots on the board. Okay. What? Okay. Ugh. Happens multiple times. Oh, this is so very confusing. I have it now. There.
All right. Score one for Team Dougal.
If I knew it was that easy to fix, I would have done it myself years ago.
Hey! Sir! The gate is moving on its own! Does this mean I'm out of a job? Guys?
You, don't look like the alchemist type.
Just move on through before I change my mind.
Dougal, I think it would serve you well to be more careful next time.
Hey, you were the impatient one there, not me.
If I was traveling with a genius, this wouldn't have happened.
I don't know of anyone else who would want to travel with you, so just stop talking and let me take in the sights.
The things I put up with.
There sure are a lot of people here. It's busy for such a small town.
Ahem.
I could go for some fresh fruit right about now. There are just too many to choose from.
Ahem.
What's the matter, Isaac? You feeling all right?
Oh, I feel right as rain. That rain was frozen solid.
We'd better find an inn. Where do you suppose an inn would be in this town?
Don't ask me. They usually tend to be in the last places we look anyway.
You're about as useless as they come, Isaac. I'm gonna have to...
Don't you dare try to kick me around again. I've been sharpening my claws for this.
Sorry, what were you saying?
What's the matter, Dougal? Have you gotten too much snow in your ears?
I've never seen a town like this before. Do you think this used to be a lake?
Does it matter?
Well, no, but...
Then focus on the task at hand, you scatterbrain nincompoop.
We should probably start asking for directions. How about one of the guards? They're sure to know something.
Yeah? What's your problem?
Do you know where the most economical inn in town is?
How the heck should I know that? I live here. It's not like I would need to sleep in an inn.
I would have thought that you at least... Never mind.
Got anything else, or can I get back to my shift?
I was wondering why the Empire would have a town all the way out.
If you want to know more about Icebound, fire away. I'm bored stiff patrolling this place.
I'm amazed that your guard captain's actually a Farron.
Most people are. There's a story behind that, you know. 10 years ago, the town was under attack by a band of bloodthirsty Farron bandits. There were only 7 mercs that could round up inside the town, and one of them was Torin. They pulled the money from the townspeople to pay them, but the bandits killed them all. Except for Torin, of course. He could have taken the money and left, but the citizens made him honorary captain of the guard. Yeah, and he decided to take the position instead.
I didn't doubt he was powerful before, I certainly don't now.
He's actually surprisingly restrained, all things considered. His bark is worse than his bite. Unless, of course, he actually decides to bite.
I'm surprised at the amount of people milling around town. Surprisingly large considering its remote location.
Unlike most towns, Eisenbar is safe from the snow devils, since we're located in this giant hole. It's something the ancient residents realized too, no doubt. Not only that, but we're also located at the intersection of a few major trade routes. All the traffic flows to the Imperial port to the west, including pretty much anyone who can't afford an airship fuel.
Well, that's where I came from, so I guess you were right about that.
You don't look like a capital boy.
That's because I didn't come from the capital. I haven't been back there for years.
I don't blame you. I've had enough of the old layer cake to last me a lifetime.
For such a new town, it looks like you built it pretty quickly.
Most of it anyway. Some of the stuff around here is pretty old indeed, so you had better watch out for those ghosts. You're a traveler, eh? Well, you sure lucked out with that one. In fact, I was part of the Imperial mining crew 30-odd years ago when they first dug this place out.
Dug it out? You mean it
This
used to
guy
be
is
buried?
apparently old.
Eisenbar goes way back, at least 600 years, maybe more. When we found it, though, it was barely visible under the ice. Only a few of the original buildings were left standing.
Why would they dig an entire town out from under the ice? Sounds like an awfully high expense, even for the Empire.
Apparently, some artifacts were buried here that were valuable enough to make up for the difference.
So, where are those valuable artifacts you were talking about?
The Empire carted away anything lying around by airship, so don't start digging just yet. Goddess knows what experiments the Academy is doing on it now.
That's a bummer. Was there anything else the Empire was looking for?
Damned if I know. Some people say Icebound was an ancient city.
A mass grave? It's not the kind with ghosts, is it?
You actually believe in that crap?
No, of course not.
Ghosts are the least of my problems. With so many miscreants running around, the Town Watch has their work cut out for them.
Well, I won't take up any more of your time. I have to get going myself.
Don't mention it. Talking with you brought back some fond memories. High explosives, avalanches. Ah, man. It took a week to dig Joe out from under that one.
Would fond really be the right word?
Well, that turned up nothing. Let's use Plan B instead.
Hurry up already! Just talk to someone before I lose the use of my wings!
I don't know. Seems like you heated up pretty well from all your complaining.
Oh, hello. Are you new to Eisenbar?
I guess you could say that. What's with the sudden welcome wagon?
Why would I not welcome you here? All who visit this town are welcome to join my flock. After all, I am a woman of the cloth.
Priestess of Horus. Just my luck that you'd be the first one I'd run into.
Whatever's the matter?
Well, you see, there's a slight problem. I'm Dougal, this is Isaac, and, well, he's my familiar.
Dougal?
Yeah, it's definitely a strange name. I doubt many people would have it.
I'm sure they wouldn't.
What? You aren't gonna chastise me for being an alchemist?
Do not be alarmed. I harbor no ill will toward your kin. My name is Heather, and I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
I didn't come here as a destination. I like to travel from town to town, you see.
What an interesting lifestyle. I can't say I've seen many people who were predisposed to such a thing.
Me neither. If you ask me why, I couldn't tell you. I guess it's fun in some sort of masochistic way.
Well, if you seek respite, you've come to the right place. Eisenbar is quite a calm town.
It looks like I've lucked out on this one. Right, Isaac?
I wouldn't be so hasty. You always seem to cause trouble, even if there isn't any to begin with.
Dougal, are you planning to stay long?
Only as long as it takes to find a job around here.
I would recommend that you did not tarry. I have seen troubling visions regarding a traveler from afar.
Really? Are you sure you've got the right person? After all, I'm sure plenty of travelers stay the night here.
Of course, there is no way to be sure. But if I was, I doubt you would heed my words.
Leaving right after we've just arrived is bad form. We need to stay a while and take in the local flavor.
I apologize. I did not mean to burden you with such things. Please, enjoy your stay.
If you ever tried to do that, you'd be there all week.
Oh, I almost forgot. Can you tell me where exactly the inn is?
Of course. I recommend the Hot Berry Inn, not far from here, down the shopping street. The accommodations might be on the sparse side, but the owner is a loyal follower of the Holy Path.
Thanks for the help. I might take you up on your offer sometime.
It would be my honor to receive you.
And to you as well.
That woman, she was holding something back.
And how are you so sure?
She looked genuinely concerned when she was giving you her warning. Perhaps it was more specific than she was letting on.
Isaac, you're way too gullible. I honestly didn't think she would go that far to try and scare me into joining the church, but what can I say?
Perhaps I'm overanalyzing things. There really is no way anyone could have known we were coming.
Just lay off, all right? Trying to find an inn, not debate with a familiar about miraculous visions.
Sometimes I wish I could trade places with an Imperial's familiar. Perhaps you could seek out an elegant lass with an interest in science and...
Anyone here?
Well, hey there. Welcome to the Hot Berry Inn. The name's Jeff. I'm the proprietor.
The Hotberry Inn. That's quite an eclectic name.
It's a bit of a long story. So, what can I do for you?
I'm looking for somewhere to stay. Do you have any vacancies?
Of course we do. I mean, not because we always have vacancies. I guess you just came at a good time.
I'd like a room for one. I've only got a 50 metacoin left.
This is just a guess, but I think that they
Looks like you've
sped
got
up
enough
the
for a few
dialogue,
days.
and that's why there's syllables missing.
That's not such a bad price. I'll take it.
Your patronage is appreciated. Now, if only someone else would come around here, I might be able to afford some decent shoes.
Sorry to hear that your business isn't doing so well. Seem like a stand-up kind of guy.
It's the fault of those other inns down the street. They charge more, but their amenities are top-notch. Someone like me just can't compete.
I should go. I've been traveling all day and we need some sleep.
Don't let me keep you. Can't have travelers dropping dead on my watch.
Somehow, I don't think you're joking. If I could only say something. Get her attention. Isaac, what did you do? Blast it all. You don't even hear me, do you? That was a nice nap. I feel better already. Huh?
Thank you. I can't tell you enough how important this will be to my research.
Oh, you're making me blush. It was the least I could do to help. Consider this paying back a favor.
Good luck with the inn. I'll make sure to recommend my patients.
That woman sure has eclectic taste in attire.
This has great sentimental value, you know.
Maybe we should stop whispering and talk to Jeffrey before...
What the? Oh, you scared the living daylights out of me, buddy.
Who was that just now?
She's the town's physician.
A favor?
He's definitely something else. You're not from around here, so I'll bet you haven't heard about the touch of life.
How's it compared to the touch of death?
Touch of life?
It's not easy to explain, but ever since she moved into town, there hasn't been a medical condition that she couldn't fix, surgical or otherwise. That's why they call it the touch of life. The good doctor's a medical genius. There's rumors that she got some of her techniques from Farron Moss, so she's usually pretty tight-lipped about her methods.
It's amazing.
If you think that's incredible, just wait until you see it in action. The things she can do with just a medical license put most alchemists to shame. At least I think she has a medical license.
Well, at least if I get hurt, there'll be someone there to patch me up.
Just stay inside the town, for your sake, and mine. I wouldn't want you becoming snowstalker bait before I got to know you better.
That's fine by me. Oh, what's that smell? Whatever it is, I want it.
I learned everything I know from my wife. I just couldn't keep the business going when she passed away. That doesn't mean I'm any less good as a cook, though.
Oh, my condolences. Judging by the smell of that cooking, she must have been an—
Ooh, gimme!
Isaac! Remember what I told you about overeating?
But Dougal?
I'd be happy to have some if you don't mind.
I'm curious. Is that ice bat your pet?
Actually, he's my familiar, Isaac.
Well, I'll be darned. I should have realized it sooner. Don't worry, I have nothing against alcoholics. But I could use some help fixing the leaky pipes around here.
I believe the profession you're looking for is plumber.
Just forget I even asked. I'll make sure to bring you some hearty portions. Here you go. Now dig in, but...
This is delicious. You have to try some, Dougal.
Oh, this is the best food I've had in a while.
What about dessert? I'll give you a complimentary one this time.
For the love of the goddess, Dougal! Why are you hesitating?
Right, all right.
Here you go.
Jeffrey, can I ask you some questions about the town? You seem to have lived here for a while.
You can say that again. It's a nice place to raise a kid. It's usually very attractive. Don't count the beasties outside the gates.
A kid? You've got a son?
A daughter, actually. Her name's Nina. She usually doesn't hang around here during the day.
Makes sense. But, parental guidance is important too, you know.
Don't worry. She loves exploring. She told me that when she grows up, she wants to be the captain of an airship and fly above the sky. I'm not
So, on to...
But of course. You know about that? I was under the impression that you had only just arrived.
One of the guards told me. They seemed nervous about the whole thing.
About a month ago, there was a pair. I really don't know much.
Strange. I'm curious to know more about the town's layout.
Don't worry, I have an etching lying around for people who get lost. The gate you came through to get into town is all the way down here, on the south side of the basin. The town was built on an ancient fortress, so most of the houses are west of here, overlooking the rest of Icebound. The commercial part, where we are, is below the fortress on ground level. Then you've got Old Man Voski's farm in the Greenbrier Forest to the north. Of course, the forest continues outside the gates, but you can only reach Darkwood Grove by going through the gate to the east, here, past the barracks.
Thanks. That was a great help. Any more pertinent institutions I should know about?
Well, you've got my inn, the tavern, and the church near the shopping street.
Speaking of the church, did you know that Heather recommended you?
It looks like those years of praying to the goddess finally paid off.
Seriously, Heather's only been here for a while.
Really?
I wouldn't lead you wrong. Just drop by one of her sermons sometime and you'll see what I mean.
Do you know of any available jobs for alchemists around here?
Sorry, but I can't help you with that department. Your best bet would be to swing by the town square and check the notice board there. Find a job you want, take it down, and bring it to whoever posted it.
Notice board. Right.
Just, don't take all the jobs at once. If Torrin finds out you've been hogging all the jobs, he'll make your new job to clean all the buildings in the barracks every day for a month.
Wouldn't want to get on his bad side, huh?
He only has one side, and that's the bad one.
I'm right here! Listen to me!
What?
That should be it. Thanks for your help.
No problem. Just make it up to me by finding a job and paying me some more, all right?
You could be more subtle about it.
That pie was delicious.
What? You ate the whole thing?
What can I say? You had more pressing matters to attend to.
I'll be on my way then.
I had no idea that the townspeople were such discerning patrons of modern art.
Wait a minute. Those inscriptions look similar to the ones on the monoliths outside the gates.
Indeed it is. It seems like this could be related. Either it's a copy or one of the originals built by the ancients.
Even if it is original, it's still useless. I mean, they're just hunks of junk. No one even knows what they say.
Oh, right. Well, it definitely makes for an interesting conversation piece.
It's addressed to the alchemists of Eisenbar.
How many alchemists are there in Eisenbar, anyway?
There can't be that many. After all, this town is out in the middle of nowhere.
Well then, shall we continue?
I humbly request your participation in a special task.
We may not be part of the sample group, but we might as well respond to the call.
Come to Lightning Tower tonight in order to meet my loyal servant. He is a bit low, but his appearance belies his gentleness. I have ordered him to dictate the terms of the request to you, after which time you may not disturb me until it has been completed. Upon successful completion of the task, I have commanded him to give you a sizable reward for your efforts. one which any alchemist would desire. Please do not respond if you are not an alchemist, and please, I beg of you, do not anger or meddle with my servant. For though he dislikes fighting, he is fiercely protective of his master. I look forward to seeing you there. Signed, M. Jeffrey never mentioned anything about that.
How about the town's tavern?
That's a good bet.
I'm highly excited about this, Dougal.
For some reason, I doubt that. Can't argue with the promise of a sizable reward, though.
Well, in any case, I doubt the alchemists out here would be very experienced.
Clomp, 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 clomp.
Greetings. What can I get you?
Oh, I haven't really decided yet.
The scars. You've been through a few battles, eh?
Yeah, I guess.
You guess? Stop joshing with me. Getting one of those must have hurt like hell.
I'd rather not say. It's a long story.
I can wait. Nothing to do around here but mix drinks and grill meat.
Maybe I should get going.
Take a seat. I just got in this shipment of real Cartagonian ale.
About that, I don't actually...
What?
I wish I knew.
Well, never mind that. I'll whip you up some hot tea instead.
I'm Dougal. This is my familiar, Isaac.
Dougal? Isaac.
Yeah. We're actually looking for a job.
Sorry, I haven't heard anyone ask for an alchemist recently.
Well then, maybe you can help us with something else. Can you tell me where Lightning Tower's located?
Lightning Tower, eh? It's over yonder, all the way up the hill.
Why exactly is it called
Back when the town was built, no one knew what an electric generator was. They built that tower to test it out. But when they built a newfangled one inside town, the place was abandoned.
I bet it could be a good hiding place for an alchemist who needs to power his experiments.
An alchemist? Living in there? They'd have to be nuts. The place is just a bunch of gears. Then again, alchemists usually are.
Well, I don't think the job could be referring to anything else.
Well, suit yourself.
This tea is delicious.
If you want a refill, I still have some left in the pot.
If I stay here any longer, though, I might be late.
Dougal, snap out of it!
You're right. Let's get a move on.
Come back soon and get a real drink, you hear?
It's a long demo.
This should be the place. Smack dab in the middle of nowhere.
I'm not sure about this. This whole tower seems rather foreboding.
I'm too boring for anyone to want to trap me.
Perhaps they prey on alchemists. Or familiars.
Or maybe you're overreacting. Let's go. Far too cold out here to be hanging around outside.
Admit it, you're jealous of us, aren't you?
Why would I be jealous of a bunch of uncivilized buffoons?
You take that back, you ignorant warmonger!
And who might this be? I wasn't expecting anyone else to heed that piece of paper.
Just don't tell me you're as much of a prude as him, or I might decide to leave for good.
Oh, spare me. You're just concerned that the necessary skill might be out of the league of a Farron.
Bite your tongue, lad, or she might have you for breakfast.
I cannot fathom why you humans believe we are such barbarians. All the new weaponry I've seen has come from the Empire, and nowhere else. I mean, for all we know, this place might be a weapon. I'm just waiting for it to rise into the air, transform, and then fire off a cannon like the rest of your useless contraptions.
Weaponry is the natural end result of scientific progress. It's
know
not
about
my
that.
fault if...
I'm still here, you know.
Excuse me. I apologize. Sometimes I get a bit too absorbed in conversation.
I would not define this as a conversation by any stretch of the imagination.
Pardon me, I don't believe I ever asked your name.
The name's Dougal, and I'm a wanderer. That is to say, a wandering alchemist.
Well, you do look like a common vagrant. At least you came on time.
That was probably pure luck. It's not like I carry a watch around.
Preposterous! Any alchemist worth his salt needs a proper timepiece.
Let me guess. You're from Sanctum?
I am Zoltan, a researcher from the Imperial Academy. The hairy one is Kimka, and the large hairy one is Bazoo. Unlike them, I'm wasting important time with this nonsense, so this had better be worth it.
The Academy? Why would you be living all the way out here?
They are concerned about the Farron threat here and require a, shall we say, observer.
Wouldn't it have been a better idea to send some actual soldiers along just in case?
The Empire didn't need to send any soldiers. They had me.
Ignoring his bluster for a minute, there is another reason why the Empire would not dare send a contingent here.
Disputed territory and all that?
What he means to say is that we are a mere mile away from the nearest Farron outpost. Fortifying Icebound with Imperial troops would cause tensions to rise considerably with the Council.
Is her voice getting higher and higher pitched?
I would know, considering that I was sent here from Ashkar to broker a ceasefire some months ago. The only reason I live here is due to its proximity, not because I liked spending time amongst humans.
Ceasefire? Ah! I wouldn't mind a Farron attack if it would demonstrate to them the futility of their efforts.
The Farron military is not as helpless as you might think.
You quit your bickering! Trying to take a nap here.
Ahem. In summation, the Farrons are simply considered a minor difficulty.
I'll bet. So, are you all waiting for the grand reception?
At this point, I'm beginning to have my doubts there is one. Aegisthus, as if he would be living here of all places.
Oh, I think I heard that name before. Wasn't he the guy who was famous in the Empire?
Famous is an understatement. He practically wrote the book on the modern techniques for controlling alchemy.
So what happened to him then?
He abandoned his post some time ago, for unknown reasons.
What could have made him want to do that?
They say he went mad creating an incredible invention. His magnum opus, in fact. However, the Academy banished him for doing forbidden research.
An insane genius, eh? Well, this just keeps getting better.
I cannot say I have heard of anyone of the sort.
Well, of course a Farron wouldn't know. You don't even care about clockwork mechanisms.
What exactly did he invent, though?
Oh, lots of things. So many that I cannot even list them.
Or maybe you just don't remember them.
Of course I do. They'll come to me sooner or later.
Imperials, always saying they know more than they actually do.
You are not in the position to make that judgment.
Is Faye interrupting?
Yes, you are! Wait, who said that? Stand back, or I will be...
Would you look at the size of that thing? Never thought I'd see the day when I'd be smaller than someone. Ha ha!
Let's hope this isn't the monster that was prowling around town.
Dougal, you must leave post-haste!
Who are you? May need someone to play with.
What is the meaning of this? And why can you talk?
You not want to play?
Answer me! Who...
So it really...
Master says Faye is a good kitty. Faye was very patient. Master put his soul inside of him.
Wait, hold on a moment. Did you say soul?
Faye is a very special clockwork. Master says Faye's soul came from a real kitty.
Smart might be pushing it.
Oh. You're an artificial being with a soul, eh?
Faye doesn't know. Only Master knows.
Speaking of which, where is Megistus anyway?
Master has been sick for a long time. He told Faye to talk to you instead. He not have energy to talk now.
How terrible. You must be devastated.
Master says Faye is a good kitty, so Faye can talk to you instead.
Oh. Oh my.
Enough of this!
Give the poor thing a chance.
Please don't be sad. Faye wants to do a good job, so Master will be happy.
You're doing a good job, Faye. Just tell us what your master wants us to do.
Master told Faye to ask if you were alchemists.
They are skilled at something, but alchemist...
Hey!
Well,
Ow, ow, ow. Faye's ears are hurting.
A test? Did your master put you up to this?
Master told me not to tell you that he did.
Oh, I guess he wants to know if we're really alchemists.
That should be easier than...
Master wants you to zap the power cable there and make the meter go all the way up.
Ah, the wind element, eh?
Faye thinks maybe he should have made the test harder.
Well, here...
Sure, let's do it. Alright.
I've got it under control.
Nicely.
Was there ever any doubt?
Hey, look over here.
So did we, you bloody...
I believe this should...
Faye is so happy that everyone asked.
Faye, can I ask you some questions about what you want?
Quite frankly, I believe...
Faye was built by an...
Maybe Dougal can talk to me now?
Huh?
Faye is sorry.
Sure. If...
Oh, trust me, I do, but...
Hey, is this the same Megistus that left the Academy?
Everyone in the Academy thought that Master was a very nice man.
How did you end up...
Faye was built in the Academy and went with him on a flying ship.
I can't believe this!
No.
Never mind.
Humans. Oh.
Master said there was a big bad monster who wanted to hurt us.
A monster again. This can't be the reason we're here, can it?
Master says you should find the monster and then make it go away. Master says you should do it before the moon glows.
It's only 4 days from now. Hey, I don't understand.
Master said only alchemists can hurt it.
Why, pray tell, does using alchemy even make any difference in the matter?
Master said it was really strong and had lots of energy in it.
What kind of creature?
It first came here a month ago. Then people in town got really hurt. Faye hopes Master won't go away.
Drat. I can't...
Well, when does this monster normally show up?
When the sky gets dark and the shiny thing in the sky turns on.
And that's called a moon. It's not some kind of machine like you. It lights up because the sun shines on it.
Oh, Faye gets confused sometimes. Faye not...
There's something philosophical in there somewhere, but I can't quite tease it out.
It seems our monster is nocturnal. Be careful, everyone. It could be lurking anywhere.
Well, I'm a trained huntsman.
I have a feeling this will not end well.
Hey, you're an artificial creature, right?
Faye thinks that is a strange question to ask.
Come on, you have to have some opinion on them.
They think humans are mean.
Do I?
Maybe, but Dougal not look like mean man.
Well... Faye?
Oh, Faye.
That was supposed to be a purr.
Master said having you work together would be bad. Master said that you would all fight each other instead of the monster.
Why would I want to waste my time?
Because Master has a reward for you.
Reward? Do you?
Faye does not know how to build Faye. Faye does know where a shiny stone is.
A shiny
stone?
Master said it wasn't like the other stones at all. It was really small.
Excuse me if I'm not falling head over heels to take a gander at your precious stone.
Master said it was a catalyst.
Catalyst? Oh, but I thought those were relatively common.
Oh, and it was really, really old and worth.
Philosopher's Stone.
You have to be out of that metal skull of yours if you think I'm going to believe that the Philosopher's Stone sits somewhere in this town.
He has. That is quite possibly the Azoth of alchemy itself. The chances of it already existing are infinitesimal.
It's too bad you can't be phased, friend. Bye-bye.
I'm not
You already think yourself better than Megistus.
Who knows? I could be.
In my experience, nothing good has ever come of impatience.
In my experience, you're all a bunch of weaklings. We shrimps like you will be fumbling with your alchemy kits while the monster's chomping on your legs.
Hey, not think Man in Black want to stay. He not look happy.
Of course I want to stay. Maybe I should reconsider.
Dougal, what's wrong?
They think that okay too.
Wait!
Hey, not sure if he heard something. Hey hopes his ears are working right. Master really not like fixing Faye's ears again.
I just told you to wait. Because I need to get some fresh air. Isaac, what was that? Did I not tell you that talking wasn't—
What kind of answer was that? Coming from the man who wrestled a Felcraig, gave a Farron chieftain a horn clipping with his own sword.
I don't know.
That's awful.
Don't you remember Heather's warning?
And you would believe some shoddy—
You're right.
I knew you would—
You usually do more harm than good,
There you are, Dougal.
I never run away.
Why the sudden
A lot of reasons. But—
Hey,
Why not let him join?
Hey, will tell Master. Hey needs to go now.
Let's get going then.
What a strange group.
You're right. We really have our work cut out for us on this one. It's probably gonna be a waste of time.
Now, I didn't say it would be impossible.
Oh, really? Then how do you suggest we surpass trained alchemists?
I'm not exactly sure, but anything is possible if you try hard enough.
Enough talking. We need to hurry back to town before we have another repeat performance of earlier today. The guards probably won't be so willing to rescue us twice.
Point taken.
Wasn't expecting to see anyone else here at this hour.
Excuse me, is your name Dougal, by any chance?
How did you know?
Our intelligence was correct then. Have you already spoken to that creature? I arrived halfway through.
What sort of intelligence?
I would appreciate it if you did not speak with such candor.
An agent? You can't mean a secret—
I would prefer simply Agent, if you don't mind. For now, you may call me Lamia.
Damn, looks like you've got me.
Got you? What do you mean exactly?
You mean you don't— Oh, wait, no, forget it.
No, you are not just a wanderer. You are, in fact, the perfect opportunity to find out what is truly going on in Eisenbar.
Going on?
We have a suspicion that this challenge is not at all what it seems.
But they seem to be telling the truth.
Of course he would tell the truth. He's not nearly smart enough to craft a convincing lie.
I see. And you want me to find out what's going on?
That is precisely it. If you go along with us, you will be rewarded handsomely for your service.
What if I don't?
Then you are free to leave. However, I must ask you not to divulge this meeting with anyone.
I would never tell a soul.
Thank you. This is a dangerous mission, and you will need all the help that I can give you. Just listen to me, and I guarantee you'll make it out of this without a scratch.
I appreciate you deciding to help me. Not many people are so kind these days.
Oh, don't worry, Dougal. I'm not doing this for you. I have a mission to complete, you know.
You mean...
Of course. We have to exchange intelligence somehow, don't we?
Top secret, huh? That's just the way I like it.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Why would you seek me out and not the others?
You seem to be different than the other alchemists. I have the feeling that you might be the one to get closer to Faye.
Oh, I get it. Faye might know something related to his master that he's not telling us.
Precisely. I would recommend you do not bother with the monster, and instead, gain some intelligence information for us. You see, we would like to build a dossier on the other alchemists, just in case anything suspicious happens.
What do you mean by suspicious?
Well, you see, Eisenbar is a rather strange place for a master alchemist to go. Perhaps he has sought out something, or someone.
Maybe he's just a really...
Or perhaps this is a test, in which case we should find out what, exactly, Megistus is looking for.
That's a tall order. I mean, the monster's attacking the town.
You are far out of your league, Dougal. If you try to track down the monster, it would be a waste of time. As I have said before, the Philosopher's Stone may or may not be real, but monetary compensation most definitely is. The more information you can get from the alchemists or Fae, the better.
So, how exactly do I go about getting this information?
Well, it depends on whom you are speaking to. However, I am reasonably sure that you must gain a modicum of trust before you can extract whatever information they possess.
I'm not sure about this. Not a very social person.
Oh, I knew you would ask me for help. If you require assistance, I will be more than willing to provide it.
Zoltan is a bit of an egotist, isn't he?
I see you have not spent much time in the academy before. The harsh competition for funding drives many people to become wholly absorbed in their work and abhorrent towards those who...
Remind me not to visit anytime soon.
You seem to hate the Empire quite a bit.
It's a long story.
I see. I'm sure you have your reasons.
How am I supposed to become pals with a guy like Zolt?
Your best course of action would be to prove that you mean to help him rather than hinder him.
Right. So basically, keep calm and follow orders.
You don't have to, of course.
Himka. Now that's a strange Farron if there ever was one.
Yes, I agree. Perhaps that was a consequence of her role as peacekeeper.
This'll be a tough one. Getting to know a Farron must be a bit suspicious. You could think I was trying to sabotage her.
Unfortunately, I cannot help you there. I highly doubt that she would feel very comfortable associating with a human. You will just have to hope she will tolerate your presence.
Barzul seems like an interesting fellow.
He seems to be a hunter of some sort. Who else would wear that kind of wardrobe?
I hate hunting. I usually buy food to take with me if I can.
That's just because you're lazy.
Excuse me for trying to keep you from being eaten.
For some reason, I have a feeling that he's hiding something important.
I wouldn't pay it much mind. Probably just his coin collection.
Ignore it at...
I'd like to ask you a question of my own. What do you think about Faye?
He's certainly a miraculous piece of machinery. I wouldn't have believed it myself, but seeing him with my own eyes...
I'm not sure if I'd like spending much time around him. He's scary.
Don't be such a baby, Dougal. From what I've seen, he wouldn't hurt a fly.
Yeah, but still. I don't think I can get too comfortable around those claws.
At any rate, you must try to befriend the poor creature. Make sure you get as close to him as possible.
I'll be sure to talk to him.
Not only mentally, but literally as well. Metal or not, creatures of his type require a deep physical bond to foster friendship.
That's how it works
if he
with
tries to
cats.
play with you.
Is it even possible to pet a clockwork?
Remember, Faye is not only a clockwork, but a familiar inside a clockwork.
All right, got it. Get close to Faye.
It seems you understand. He appears to have taken a personal liking to you. You might be the only one who can gain his trust. You will only have one chance at this. Do not waste it. For now, I must take my leave. We cannot allow Faye to detect our presence, or this entire operation will go south faster than a Farron on the lam. Tomorrow night, meet me in the alley behind the general store at midnight on the dot, and we can discuss events.
But what about...
Goodbye, Dougal. We shall meet again.
Amazing. How did she...
Perhaps that's...
Stupid wrench.
So much for the disappearing act. It looks like she doesn't know anything.
But perhaps less safe for every minute.
Well, the promise of money is...
Does that mean you'll call off?
Of course not. I'm going to finish this job.
Something tells me it's not just your sense of duty that motivates you.
You know me too well. The Philosopher's Stone and Fae.
Yes. It seems as though it could have the power to bring a familiar into the body of a machine.
I could bring a familiar into my body as well.
I'm getting tired of this little song and dance. How much longer will it have to be Dougal and his familiar, Isaac?
Trust me, I'll find a way. I don't care how long it takes.
Oh, with the scientist.
I owe you that much for forcing you into that body.
Alright, cool. Alright, so that's it for Demo Derby. I had listed Aliens vs. Predator on here, but it turns out that it was a multiplayer-only demo, which the game is from 7 years ago, so I highly doubt that there's going to be anybody playing a multiplayer demo of a 7-year-old game. So thank you for watching the first Demo Derby. There's going to be another one tomorrow, I think. Grab a snack, and we'll be back with another game.